Marisa, thank you so much for being here. When did you get into working with crafts?
I've been crafting my whole life, but I started my company about 5 years ago. It's called Modern Surrealist.
And I was asking you earlier, maybe you can explain to us, where did that name come from?
Well, surrealism is kind of about dreams and juxtaposing different things that normally don't go together. And since my work covers such a wide variety of themes and concepts, I just figured it was appropriate.
Well, it sounds like it. And you recently won an award with some of your jewelry.
Yeah, I won the Craft and Hobby Association's Indie Craft Contest, and the challenge was to use materials in a new way, and that's what I'm going to show you today.
That's what you're going to show. Well, let's start by looking at your lapel pin. What is that?
Well, this is just a regular bottle top.
Oh, my word. And you're going to show us how to make those in a minute.
Yeah, because when they recycle plastic bottles, they're actually not able to recycle the tops. So this is a great way to help the environment and be stylish and
at the same time.
Yes.
And then your bracelet, I love that. I like charm bracelets, and this is just sort of it's very surreal.
Thank you. Yeah, it's everything but the kitchen sink, and I do these in all different themes: good girl, naughty, bohemian, sophisticated.
So you just save all kinds of things, I guess, forever. And when you're traveling, I bet you pick up all kinds of things to add to your collection.
All the time, adding and adding and adding.
Well, let's take a look at some of the things that we have here, and this is just really cute. This is a necklace, obviously.
It's a Mardi Gras beads. Everybody's got them. Don't know what to do with them. And then I made a locket out of the tops. So all these projects here today are using bottle tops, and you can. It's a three-dimensional locket, so you can put things in there that are little mementos or photo.
Cute.
And then I covered it with felt.
And this is a hair barrette. Very colorful.
Yeah, I just used 3 bottle tops and wrapped it, and you can't even tell that those are bottle tops, but it's a recycled craft.
I could tell what kind of bottle they came on.
Yeah.
And these are bottle caps too. This is a little bracelet.
It's like a charm bracelet, and you can find these bottle tops in a bunch of different colors, and you should just save them in a bag. And then when you need to make
when a necklace is broken, that's a good thing to do.
I always recycle my jewelry too when it breaks. Sometimes I've even cut things up. They haven't broken. Yeah.
And rings. Some of these are quite large.
Yeah, and then you can coordinate and make them different sizes, and it's a great way to use up those little trinkets and help the environment by doing something with those tops.
More bottle lids. These are the bigger ones. This is on a little hairpin, so this must be
you just have a bobby pin. Everyone's got a bobby pin lying around the house, and some ribbon and a bottle top.
And earrings. These are...
Yeah, this is a cute thing. I kind of coordinated. I had these little mini Coke bottles, and so I had these Coke bottle tops, and I thought, oh, how cute to put the Coke bottles with the Coke bottle tops.
And is this a hamburger on the bottom?
Yeah.
Cheeseburger? I thought that's what it looked like.
It's kind of a fast food theme.
And this kind of coordinates with it, too.
Yeah, that is another thing you can do is wrap trim around, and that's a Virgin of Guadalupe theme.
And what about the black and white and silver?
I know you like black and silver, so I brought this along, and I did a double up with two tops to make it even more sophisticated.
Oh, have you ever done more than 2?
Well, I do 5 when I do the bracelet, but then it gets a little long. It kind of depends on what I have. I don't ever know what things are going to look like when I get started. But they kind of take on a life of their own.
I guess so. Let's take a look real quickly at some of the other items that you brought, and then you can demo.
I did these pins, so it's just a bottle top, and I made it so like the little girl is sitting in there.
Looks like a little shadow box in a way, isn't it?
Yeah, there's so much you could do. You could put a little picture of your child and a whole little scene. I like to do these miniature scenes. I'm really into miniatures.
Well, I think everybody is. It's nothing more fun. Okay, let's take a look at how these are what we're going to make, and everybody has seen these very inexpensive little hair clips, and we don't want to look like everybody else.
Everybody has their own unique style, so that's something great about this craft is that you can customize it to the person's personality, and it makes it a really fun gift.
And for kids,
easy.
these would look so cute to coordinate them with their little summer outfits.
Yeah, and a lot of times kids, they lose their little Barbie shoes. They lose one. You're like, what do I do with this thing? Well, here's something you can do with it.
Don't throw the other one away.
Don't throw anything away.
So where do we start?
Okay, so these are things that you would probably have around your house anyway. A bottle top, a little barrette, some little beads and trinkets. And this is wire that's plastic coated wire that I use. So what you do is you take the top and you would light a candle and use this needle to heat up the needle and pop 3 holes.
Oh, now why do you do that?
That helps you secure this, because if you just
you're using the wire.
I use the wire to connect the barrette to the top.
Oh, okay.
Because glue would pop. I like my stuff to be built to last. Yeah, I don't like it when things fall apart the first time.
Yeah, and it would if you bent it several times.
Yeah, especially because you have to do this. It needs a real physical connection, so I just
So the hot needle, that goes through that plastic cap.
Hot needle, yeah. And then you can just use wire to affix that, and you have this.
You got a little handle now to do the rest of it.
Yeah, so that's probably the hardest part, is getting that ready. And then what I do is I fill this with caulk. This is just ordinary shower caulk. Yeah, and that's what was making me win this contest, is that the caulk is never been used in jewelry before, to my knowledge.
Never thought about it.
But I do a lot with it. I use it to make my decorative time capsules. I use it to do upcycled furniture. It's great for getting the effect of a mosaic without all that grouting.
An expensive product.
Oh yeah, it's just $1.99 a tube.
So you'd fill the cap.
I would fill the cap, but it's a little heavy. So what I do is I take a little bit of paper.
Oh, kind of like you do gift baskets, kind of do that filler in the bottom.
Yeah, filler in the bottom, yeah. Because they're also too heavy, plus you save money on this and you're recycling. So I just take a little piece and I
fill it up.
Fill it up. That way it's not so heavy. And you want to make it sure that it's in there.
Grass would be good for that too, I bet. You could wad that in there.
I usually just go digging in the trash to see what's going to fit in there and take up space and save me a little money and make it lighter. Because if it's in your hair, you don't want it too heavy.
Okay, and then you'd fill that with the caulking.
Then you would fill that with the caulking.
And like you said, it won't take as much, plus it won't be heavy either.
Yeah, because
if these are in the hair, you don't want them to be so heavy.
Right, so you just put your caulk in and around in a circle. I like to go around the edge and then fill in the middle. And you want to make sure that you are going all the way up to your edge. And then
the fun part.
This is fun, yeah. This is really fun. And you just take little things that you might have, little rhinestones.
And you could leave some sticking up like that. It gives it that three-dimensional effect.
Yeah, they can be sticking up sideways. They don't even need to be all inside. Like with my pin, I made it so the fan was sticking out, and it doesn't all have to fit inside the top. You can really do it however you like. So you would just
put as much as we want
all in there and fill that in, and then let it dry till it forms a skin on the caulk, and then you would press it to smooth it. And then the final step is, once that's dry, I don't like too much white, and I always want to coordinate. That's something I really enjoy doing. So then you just use your glitter glue.
And you can get these in just about every color imaginable.
Oh, yeah. And you can coordinate or you can contrast. And you want to do a layer of this, and you probably end up doing about 3 coats of this to fully cover.
You don't want it really thick, so put on several lighter coats.
Yeah, about 3 coats. I find that if you use opaque glitter glue, it takes more coats than if you, say, use like iridescent. If you're short on time, use the iridescent, which is like this color.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for showing us some great ways to recycle or upcycle and to save money at the same time.
Thank you.